introduce our. We'd like to give to the Suskies a CD from July 8th when they celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And the chief was here, and Senator Fatman.
Yeah.
So this is for the both of you, so you can have that.
Well, thank you very much.
Also today is a very special day. We're going to be celebrating Bill Smith's 89th birthday.
Wonderful.
So, happy birthday, Phyllis. And I guess we'll have a moment of silence.
Yeah, we'll have a moment of silence.
And as soon as Josiah comes in, we'll introduce our guest speaker. Bye. Okay, you all set? Just going to talk about senior citizens legal advocacy and Medicare advocacy projects. So I hope you enjoy this. Thanks. Thank you very much. Pleasure having you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for letting me join you during this lunchtime. It is gorgeous outside, so I'm glad you got to get out. All right, is this a little better?
Yeah.
Okay. If I drop the mic again and it's not loud enough, just raise your hands, shout at me, and I will start to speak up. My name's Rachel Brown. I work at Community Legal Aid, which is a legal services agency based in Worcester County and the western counties of Massachusetts. We serve all 5 counties in a variety of areas of law, and so today I'm going to give you a little bit of overview about what we do for people who are under 60 and people who are over 60. And the takeaway message from this is we hope you never need a lawyer. But if you do need a lawyer, we hope you think of us or you pass our information on to someone who might need us. So legal aid is a program where we can help people with non-criminal matters. So if you get arrested, we're not the people to call. But non-criminal matters, civil law issues, and unlike some lawyers, we don't directly charge you for our services because we receive funding from the state and the federal government and Title IIIB of the Older Americans Act and a variety of foundations to help people who are low income or who are 60 and older with emergency-based services. So I want to tell you a little bit about our giant laundry list of services that we can provide so that if you hear a word where you think, you know, I have a friend who is telling me she has a problem with X, maybe you can pass our information along. At each of your places, I did put down information about our Medicare services and about our general services, so hang on to that just in case you need it. So from the benefits side of things, most people who apply for benefits don't know that if for some reason their benefits are cut, their benefits are stopped, or they're told you can't have these benefits at all, there's a right to appeal. And this would be things like if you're on Mass Health, or if you're on Social Security, or if you're on Social Security disability insurance or supplemental security insurance. This is SSDI or SSI. If you're on food stamps, also known as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So all of these programs have the right to bring a lawyer or a paralegal into the process if you've been cut or shut off or told you can't have it all together. So we do all sorts of benefits work, whether you're under 60 or over 60. We also help people in the realm of housing. If you know someone who's going through foreclosure, if you know someone who's in public housing and they're being evicted for maybe breaking the rules or something else going on, we might be able to help. We also can help people who apply for housing and they're told, perhaps for a discriminatory reason, they're not allowed to rent a particular apartment. For example, if you're told, oh, we don't rent to families with children, that can be discrimination. If you're told we don't rent to people who are female, that can be discrimination. There's all sorts of reasons why landlords may try to turn someone down that's not within their right under the law. And our housing advocates want to protect against discrimination of all kinds. We also help people who are applying for public housing or for subsidized housing who for one reason or another are told that their application is denied. There's a right to appeal in those circumstances and we can get involved. We also do family law work. So this could be people who are seeking to get divorced and they don't have anything to split up. We have a special project called our Uncontested Divorce Project, which helps people with simple divorces where there's not kids, where there's not a big bank account or a house to split up. And then we can also get involved in more complicated family law matters. For example, if you know someone who is a victim of domestic violence and who needs help maybe getting a restraining order or getting custody of the children or getting a divorce from the person who has been causing that domestic violence, our office absolutely wants to help with those circumstances. For people who are employed, who may have been fired for a discriminatory reason, or for people who are applying for unemployment insurance who are told that they don't qualify, once again, that can be legal in nature, and we would like to help. Now I'm guessing, because I'm here at the Senior Center, some of you may be 60 or older, so I wanted to tell you specifically about the work we do for our senior friends. First of all, everything I just listed, if you're 60 and older, that's something that we can help you with. We also have volunteer attorneys who can help you plan for the future. For example, if you want to select a healthcare proxy or a power of attorney, these would be people who can help you make your healthcare decisions if you're no longer able to do so, or people who can help you make business or financial decisions either now or someday when you're no longer able to do so. We can get you connected with an advocate who can help you draft and prepare those documents. We also want to speak with people who think that they may be victims of elder abuse or exploitation. We don't like to talk about it, generally, as a society, but this happens on a regular basis. And so we at Legal Aid want to help people who are being taken advantage of. We also do work under a special project called the Medicare Advocacy Project. There's a short brochure at everybody's page about the Medicare Advocacy Project. As you may know, Medicare is a very complicated insurance system where there are lots of yeses and lots of nos. If Medicare ever tells you at the pharmacy that they're not going to cover your heart medication, or you're in the hospital and they say that if you stay an extra day, that day may not be covered, or if you need to go to a skilled nursing facility and they're telling you that at the skilled nursing facility, Medicare's not going to cover your stay there, you have the right to enter into the Medicare appeal system, and that's where the Medicare Advocacy Project is there to help. Other things that we have seen involving Medicare would be, for example, if you took an ambulance ride and you got a bill for that ride instead of Medicare paying for it, you may have the right to appeal to request Medicare to cover it. Or if you go to a skilled nursing facility for some rehabilitative care and they tell you, you didn't have the right hospital stay before you got here, we're not going to cover it. There's the chance that that can be appealed as well. So please think of us if you're getting healthcare bills that you thought should have been covered by Medicare Part A, B, or D, or if you're on that HMO style Medicare called Medicare Advantage. We do appeals covering all types of Medicare. One other issue I wanted to talk to people about today is for anyone who may be on or knows someone who's on the food stamps program, also known as SNAP in Massachusetts. If you are a person with disabilities or if you're a senior and you're getting food stamps, it is very important that you report your monthly out-of-pocket medical expenses, because if you have medical expenses, you can get an increase in your food stamps benefits depending on your financial calculations. So for anyone who may want more information about how medical expenses can impact your food stamps benefits, I have a worksheet. I didn't pass it out to everyone, but I do have it with me, and you're welcome to flag me down after we finish our chat today. So you're all quiet. Does anyone have any questions about what legal aid can do for you? Well, let me tell you where to find us. Our main office for Worcester County is based in Worcester. Our application process is in person, is through the phone system, or online on a computer system, and an advocate will be back in touch with you after you've gone through the application process. If you have friends out in the western part of Massachusetts, we have offices in Pittsfield, in Northampton, and in Springfield. And we also travel. I love getting out of the office to go visit people where it's convenient for them if for some reason the business can't be accomplished on the phone or having them come to our office. So don't hesitate to call, even if you don't think you could make it to Worcester. We want to be there to help you. So thank you everyone for listening, and if you have questions, I'm happy to take them.
I'd like to thank Attorney Brown for coming down and speaking with us. A couple of things. This is a project by the state, if I'm not mistaken, that's free. It's not going to cost you anything. They're here to answer your questions and help you out. Okay? The more people that are using the program, the more they see, and the more they stay funded and stay free. If you have questions, it doesn't hurt to ask. Okay? I bet you Marcia or any of the ladies here could also help you with your applications or to get in touch with them. If you have problems hearing directly, I bet you Marcia and the nice ladies here will help you as well. Okay? This program is here for you. Okay? It's a state-run program. No, I apologize. I missed part of this because of the nature of my job. They keep showing that they're helping people, which helps keep them funded and helps keep them free. That's the basis of this. If you have any questions, use them. That's what they're here for. Good? All right, does anybody have any questions? Chief Flory is unable to make it, and I was late because I was on a call. It's the nature of our business. And thank Jean Daly for introducing her. Jean, please stand up. Please stand up, Jean. Jean helped Marcia out a lot, so she needs a couple extra claps. All right. Now, Ray, enjoy your meal. So for those who are driving Saturday morning, there will be some congestion. We are going to give preferential traffic to the bikers so they don't have to stop, because they got a long ways to go. They go from Sturbridge to, I believe, Bourne on the first day. And then they finish the Cape on the second day. Okay? So keep that in mind if you have to go out Saturday morning, that we may have some delays. We're going to try and minimize it. We've got offices and intersections, and hopefully everything goes smoothly.
They filled it in last night at 9:30 p.m. Couldn't figure out why.
You guys start singing?
Happy birthday. I had my nightie on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Phyllis. Happy birthday to you. Alright, don't blow yet, ready? Hey, Grandma. Good? Yeah, well, I was gonna put 89 candles, but I didn't have enough. No,
You didn't get a fire permit.
yeah, I didn't get a fire permit for that.
Would have been alive. That was good.
You love it, Grandma?
You did a good job of sweet
We do it, maybe. We do yellow. Alright, Grandma, look up for me.
Because my middle name is and I said, I'm not going home to see him. But just come to Then I told my cousin that lives in the community I visit with her, and her middle name is Agnes too. That was my mother's name, Agnes. Yep. My grandmother's Agnes. And I'm named after my father. So they died before I was born.